Well, I'm on the stream. I've got my $8 Tenkara rod, and I'm going to test it and see if it works. This week on Kayak Hacks. Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, we cover kayak modifications, spin, and fly fishing. So poke that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. So first couple casts here with the $8 Tenkara. You can see my orange line out there. Seems to work okay. I've got a fairly heavy nymph and an indicator on right now. Obviously we need to try this with a dry fly, and I'll be using this for the next day or so, and we'll see how it goes. Key will be catching a fish on it. How does it act with a fish on the line? First fish with the $8 Tenkara rod. So maybe it's going to work. Hopefully they get bigger than this. I've been using this $8 Tenkara rod for 2 days now, once up on Straight Fork, and now I'm down on Soco Creek in the Cherokee Reservation, and you can see that there's some engineering issues with the rod in terms of collapsing. Sometimes I find you got to shake it to get everything to line up for it to collapse up. So that's a consideration for $8 versus 100. So let's wrap this up on this $8 rod, give you my conclusions on whether it's any good or not. After filming that last segment, we moved over to a place on the Cherokee Reservation where I could use my real fly rod, so I don't have any good compelling pictures of fish being caught. But one thing I did find that was missing that I had to add was a way to hold the fly. So I took otherwise it just kind of dangles around. So I took a little piece of pool noodle and 2 cable ties and wrapped that around the handle, and now I can hook my fly on there and have that to carry it. So now let's talk about that other problem of it not being able to seat properly. So if it really gets jammed up, what you have to do is pull it back out and then spin. And then it should go back in, except see, now it's screwing up again. I got to fiddle around with it. So that's a shortfall in this. If it really gets messed up, what you have to do is unscrew the back, all the sections come out, and then you can reassemble them from the inside. And note you have this kind of rough area right here. If it really gets bad, you may want to put just a tiny bit of lubricant on there to make sure that these spin freely. So, bottom line on this, it works okay for small water. Where I was fishing up on Straight Fork and any place else that would be within casting range of a rod this short with a leader this short, it's just going to work just fine. I never caught a large fish on it, so I don't know whether the tip, given that it's metal starting from about right here, would just bend and snap. So that'll be an exercise for another day. And in April of 2018, I want to go ahead and use a $10 Tenkara rod that I found on eBay. This one's advertised as being carbon fiber. So let's see how that performs on my next trip up to the White Top Laurel up in Virginia. If you have some experience using this metal $8 version, throw it down in the comments below. Because $8 is a heck of a lot cheaper than 100 plus that you'd get for a real Tenkara rod from Tenkara USA or TFO or any of the other manufacturers. Thanks.